Is dead. Joe Colombo, the underworld boss, was gunned down almost 7 years ago. Tonight, Milton Lewis gives us a full report on the Colombo story. Last night at a Newburgh, New York hospital, almost 7 years after he was shot down in Columbus Circle. It's believed that his shooting was arranged by Crazy Joe Gallo, who himself, a year later, was ventilated by gunfire that proved his mortality. More on the Colombo story.
Joe Colombo regarded himself as a good family man, period. And he used to hoot at allegations that he was involved in hijacking, loan sharking, policy, and bookmaking, among other various enterprises. The short, stocky, balding, dapper Don was a native of Brooklyn, and his last home there was his private house in the Dyker Beach section, from which the Colombos moved about 2 years after he was cut down in the prime of life at the age of 54, a shooting which left him a virtual vegetable. It happened on a June day in 1971, and Colombo was especially proud of the turnout at Columbus Circle, sponsored by his controversial Italian-American Civil Rights League. He vehemently denied he forced Italian shopkeepers to close up their businesses for the day to show up at the circle. This is where it happened. Thousands of people were already at the rally. Many more were on their way. Many politicians were up on the stands. Suddenly, there was a series of shots, and Colombo was hit at least 3 times. A moment later, his assailant was grabbed and pummeled and then shot, killed instantly by Colombo followers. Colombo, who was rushed to Roosevelt Hospital after his shooting, remained there for a good while, and often there were candlelight vigils. Colombo was regarded as really being on his way up in 1963, when Carlo Gambino, the boss of bosses, and who died a natural death, named him to take over the family which had been run by Joe Profaci, after the olive oil king died, also of natural causes. Colombo reportedly ran this real estate business, where nobody would speak with me today. Outside, in the gutter, a husky young man advised me, quote, "Get the hell out of here and leave the dead rest in peace if you know what's good for you." Across the street from where Colombo used to live, I spoke with a couple.
9 years.
He was very nice. He was sociable. I mean, we didn't
socialize with him. Just to say hello and about that day, but...
When you saw him around here, what would he be doing?
just coming in and out, didn't hang around too much.
Colombo's death, according to knowledgeable sources, will be minimal because he'd been a vegetable for such a long time. Jerome Johnson, the man who shot Colombo, was believed by police to be a hired gun who got the contract from the Gallo gang. The year after Colombo got hit, Crazy Joey Gallo was rubbed out in a Little Italy restaurant in Manhattan. Joe Colombo detested the word mafia, and he once said, "I don't know what they're talking about when they talk about the mafia. I do have a family, my wife and children."